So I just want to explain where we are at the moment, because remember that this was converted in 1860, so that in the original plans this would have all been open, and what you would have done is you would have looked up to another set of pews going up that way, another set of pews going up that way, and then another set up that way. The men would come in from the back and they would fill up the 3 sets of pews and they would have service, and I'll explain a little bit more about that later. Now the two tunnels that you're in there, as I said, we do tend to get more activity in the Magistrates Court, and we don't know why. Because that is the lesser of the 2 courts. So you would think that most of the sadness, most of the really heavy emotion would be felt in the Supreme Court, because remember they're going there to either be locked away for a great length of time, or they're going to be punished, and that's where most of them would have committed suicide, or that's where the hangings would have been done as well. We have had people who have felt touched. Nobody felt as though they were being touched. I know Stacey did. Stacey was touched on the leg. We do, funnily enough, and I know it sounds funny and we get a chuckle about it, but we do have a lot of men down there who feel their bums pinched. And it's always men. Women get touched on the arms and have their hair pulled, which is quite unusual. And I did a tour once on a Monday night, so it was a public holiday, and 2 people from Victoria came over. They wanted a private tour and they were willing to pay for it, so I did the tour for them on a Monday. It was in the middle of winter, it was a freezing cold night, and it was typical ghost weather. It was like a storm, there was lightning, it was pretty awful.